Welcome back, gold and silver members, to the We Are City channel, our exclusive career mode with Newcastle United. First episode went pretty well in a way. Results not so much. A 3-1 win over Wolves, yes, but a 2-0 defeat to Southampton. We're still in January. We're still in the summer transfer window. January transfer window. We're still in the transfer window. We've still got possibilities to make signings, and we've still got plenty of games left to play. Now, I have had some offers come in for some players, and it's an interesting one. The offer is from Bournemouth for Freddie Woodman. Now, Freddie Woodman spent some time on loan at Bournemouth, didn't he? 26 years of age, 79 rated. He's probably too good to be a second choice goalkeeper. They're only offering 13 million, which I'm hoping to get a bit more than that. But they might want to take him purely because he wants to be first choice keeper, isn't he, Freddie Woodman? He's not going to be that here with Unai Simon. It would mean we have to go into the market for another goalkeeper, which I wasn't planning on doing, but perhaps might be what we have to do. We'll see what sort of money we can get for Freddie Woodman, because he does obviously want to be a first choice keeper. A club like Bournemouth as well, it would definitely suit him. So let's see what we can negotiate with Bournemouth. I'd want maybe just under 20 million for him. Now, they do already have a goalkeeper in Sanafanov. Safonov, is he Ukrainian Russian goalkeeper, 60 million, 79 rated. Is the only one that stands out here as a player. Now, Lloyd Kelly, could we bring in Lloyd Kelly? Perhaps. James Hill is also a young defender with a high potential in a way. Lloyd Kelly's the one that stands out to me the most. Is there anyone else? So, I mean, Morgan Rogers at 8 million, 21 years of age, 74 rated. I mean, he does have a good future. We didn't get to use him on career mode with Manchester City this year, but a few seasons ago he was absolutely wonderful for us. What about Morgan Rogers in this deal? Now, he's worth 8 million, and we said we wanted around 20. So we're going to say his value plus Morgan Rogers. And let's see if Bournemouth would be interested in that deal. 13 million, no Morgan Rogers. Was there any other player be interested in? Streaky Dembele, not quite. Kiefer Moore, Robbie Brady, Jade Anthony. I mean, there is Lloyd Kelly. Now, we're thinking of bringing in that young French centre-back, weren't we? Esteve. Maybe Lloyd Kelly instead. I don't think Lloyd Kelly's ever going to be very, very good, though, is he? So, let's propose a new transfer fee. What about 18 million for Freddie Woodman? 13.3. They want him on the cheap, and I'm not willing to let him go on a cheap. 16.5. We'll drop down a little bit. 15 million is probably as low as I'm going to go for Freddie Woodman here. They've gone up a little bit, so 15 million. Otherwise, I don't think you're going to have a deal. I don't think you're going to have a deal here, Bowman. 15 million has been agreed for Freddie Woodman. It does mean we need to go into the market for a goalkeeper then, but he will, you know, this is realistic. He will want to go and play first choice somewhere else. I can understand that deal for Freddie Woodman, going to a club that he knows well as well. But it does mean we have to go into the transfer market for a goalkeeper now. So I'm looking to move in the market for a few more players before our first game of today's episode. A goalkeeper is standing out to me now. Kelleher is obviously an option. But I was thinking, what about either someone like this man, Boyce Clark, on a free, or this man O'Leary, who had a fantastic game against us in the Cup. Now, O'Leary's 26 and only one rating higher than Boyce Clark. We could grow Boyce Clark as our second choice goalkeeper, and perhaps he could be one for the future. Kelleher also that, but I think Boyce Clark, you've got Sam Johnson also. Boyce Clark on a free as our second choice keeper. Yes, he's low rated, but he's standing out to me. He really is standing out to me here, Boyce Clark. Let's see what sort of deal he would be interested in. Would he be interested in a rotation squad role as our second choice goalkeeper? He's a lot lower rated than Freddie Woodman, but I think he's a player who's got a decent potential. He only wants a 3-year contract. Well, we'll get him on a 4-year deal. They tend to agree to go up a little bit. This is sort of thinking for the future a little bit more. He wants a release clause of 5.4 million. Okay, you can have it. 11,000 per week. I think we can grow this man into our second choice keeper. I think by the end of the season he could be 74 rated, which is decent. Welcome to Newcastle United, Boyce Clark. That is a very cheap sort of low budget signing, but I think he'll be good for the future actually, this young man. On a free transfer, it might be a good idea to replace Woodman with him. And Unai Simon can play every single game then. Well, I'm also in the market for another striker, and Joe Gelhardt stands out to me actually. And I've got 3 options here. I've got 4 options. Antoine Hackford, who is not good enough at the moment. We have Alexander Mitrovic, Federico Viñas, and Joe Gelhardt of Leeds. I just have that feeling that Joe Gelhardt might be the better option. Now, Viñas will come in. Maybe Gelhardt for the future and Viñas for now. Viñas from Fulham was very good against us. He's actually reasonably quick. He's strong. I like the look of Viñas. I really do, Federico Viñas. We can maybe swap him for Gelhardt in the future. He's the only player they would be willing to take here at Fulham. Arthur Thomas there. Joe White. So he's not going to be offering Joelinton anywhere. Oh, of course we have Ellis Harvey as well, and Gillespie. I think we're actually very much sorted on the goalkeeper front. Bonswell, Clark, Dan Burn. Dan Burn possibly. Dan Burn definitely an option, but I'll just offer a transfer fee. I'll go in at 11.5 million. It'll be a lot cheaper than Gelhardt, this man. The third choice striker. They want Joe Willock +2. No, I'm not going to let Joe Willock go. What about 12 million for Federico Vignath, who's been a very good pickup for them. The Uruguayan, 18.6 million. Spending that sort of money on him, I would go for Gelhardt instead. 15 million for Vignath. That's been accepted. So we're selling Woodman for 15. I'm bringing in a new striker, a third choice striker in Federico Vignath for 15 million. I think he's going to be a very good player, 25 years of age. Can develop him here at the club. Sporadic squad role he wants, which is good. He knows he's going to be behind Mauro Riccardi and co. Who wants a 2-year deal. Players want pretty short contracts here at Newcastle, I've noticed a few times. No release clause, 54,000 per week. Let's just edit that a little bit. 300,000, we'll bump him up to 60,000 per week. I think he'll accept that one. And welcome to Newcastle United. Federico Vignath, signed from Fulham, was very good against us last season. And I think he's a good third choice striker in and around the squad. I really do. So it's finally getting to the action, and we go into a game against Newcastle at home, or Newcastle away against Aston Villa. Aston Villa top of the league currently at the moment. And let's just have a look at the transfer deals that we have done so far. So Unai Simon has been brought in for 48.5 million. We brought in Brennan Johnson for 11.5 million, Labro Meyer for 30 million, Vignath for 15, and Boyce Clark on a free. So that is a pretty good window so far, I think, from us. Very interesting window. Bringing in some players that are probably under the radar, especially these three. And Simon has been the big, you know, sort of signing, the statement signing, you'd call it, wouldn't you? The statement, that's the word I'm looking for. Well, a few tired legs, unfortunately, going to today's game. Char Enrique is very tired and unhappy for whatever reason. Labro Meyer is reasonably tired as well. And Babacar Kamara is not too happy. I don't know why. He's unhappy with his game time, possibly. He missed the last game through stamina, and he's still a bit low here, but we will start him today. So this is how I'm going to go with. So it's Simon in goal, Trippier, Koulibaly, Carlos, and Bakker at the back. Kamara, Guimaraes, Joelinton in the midfield 3. And St. Maximin Icardi and Ryan Cherki in the front 3. We've got Akiti there, Eze, Johnson, Willock, St. Just, Botman, and Gillespie on the bench. And actually, Botman was better last time. I think we put Sven Botman in there. He was quite good in the last episode, wasn't he? So here we are, Premier League action, Aston Villa versus Newcastle United, and I have an idea that Newcastle are going to play a false 9 against us today, from looking at some of the players they have in the squad. And the next player comes up against us. You can see him there leading them out behind the goalkeeper. Jamal Lascelles returns to face his former side. Good luck. So this is the Aston Villa side we face today. It's Emi Martinez in goal, a back four of Callum Chambers, Jamal Lascelles, Goy, and Luka Dean. Good side this actually. Vanaken captain, Douglas Luiz, and Jacob Ramsey in the midfield 3. Leon Bailey and Danny Ings on the left hand side. Thiago Almalda in a false 9 role. They've got Davis, Mania, Bashagli, Watkins, Sanson House, and Jed Steer on the bench here. Aston Villa. Villa versus Newcastle United. It's live from Villa Park. And Villa, another side, they're trying to get up there and around us. Didn't quite do it last season. We were in the Conference League, of course. They were trying to get also in the Conference League or play some sort of European football. I wanted the Europa League so badly. It's such a shame we missed out on it. It's Leon Bailey. Perhaps Europa League is the way we go this season. I don't think we'll get Champions League football quite yet. I think getting top 4 is not so easy as Thiago Almada with a shot and a good block by Sven Botman. Back out to Ryan Cherki. Lifted one in. Koulibaly on the volley. And Kalidou Koulibaly puts the volley wide. If there's anyone else, I think we might have scored there. I really do. Cardi. St. Maximin. Beautiful bit of movement from St. Maximin. Brilliant. St. Maximin. St. Maximin! Oh, deflect by Goy into the hands of Martinez. Good chance. Cherki to give it away again. Guimaraes. St. Maximin. Oh, Joelinton with a really poor first touch. Really poor first touch from the Brazilian that lets us down. Well, Joelinton, unfortunately, isn't growing at the rate I hope he would. Only 78 rated still. Joelinton. Oh, down the edge of the box, Joelinton by Vanaken. Will be a free kick. Ryan Cherki, no thank you. Kieran Trippier, yes please. Perfect range for Trippier, 22 yards. Should be able to get this one up and over. Kieran Trippier off the crossbar. Cherky. What a ball by Ryan Cherky. Onto the leg of St Maximin. Up to Jolinton. On the chest. Jolinton! No, and he puts it wide, Jolinton. Vinyas could have been good for today, but unfortunately, Federico Vinyas isn't quite fit. I think he's just played a game for Fulham. St Maximin. Riccardi. In behind Yamal Lascelles. Riccardi with a chance, and he can't beat fellow Argentinian Martinez. Good chance. Missed. Cherky with a swing in. Koulibaly attacks that one. Trippier. Guimaraes. Cherky. Icardi with a volley. Guimaraes in there. Jacob Ramsey away. Trippier down. Kamara. Out to Mitchell Bakker. Swung into St Maximin here. Guimaraes with a header. Icardi on the volley, and a great goal by Mauro Icardi, who gets his first of the season. Well, we could have started the hat-trick hero from the previous episode today, a Kitty up top, but we don't. We started Mauro Icardi, we stuck with what we know. The man who scored 24 goals for us, I think, last season. And he sets off this campaign now, after 2 appearances, with another one. Poacher's finish really in the right place at the right time, and what a volley into the top corner. His first goal of the season, and one they were leading, and Nketiah was probably going to be the breakout star this season. I really do think that. I still think another striker was necessary. We needed Federico Vinyas. Oh, Icardi here, brilliant ball. St Maximin. Still St Maximin. Bakker. Icardi, brilliant goal from Newcastle, 2-0. Mauro Icardi gets his second of the game. That is wonderful football. I'm so impressed by that. Mitchell Bakker with the assist from left back. Great football. Really, really good football here. We'll see it again. Martinez looks very unhappy with his side. You know, St Maximin's getting chambers all over the place. Bakker makes the run forward. He finds Icardi. And it's a beautiful side foot right into that side netting. Martinez has no chance here. What a finish from Icardi. And he sets off the season now. Finally, 2-0 lead at Villa Park. If Icardi's scoring, we should be worried. Here's Vanaken. Douglas Luiz. Lifted one in. Trippier away. Referee on his counter. Ryan Cherky is on St Maximin. I'll tell you what, fellow teammate or former teammate, Yamal Lascelles won't catch him. St Maximin. Icardi for a tap-in. Hat-trick Mauro Icardi. 3-0 Newcastle at half-time. And Icardi's been lethal up top today. Absolutely lethal, Mauro Icardi. 3-0. As soon as Ryan Cherky plays St Maximin there, you know what's going to happen. You know a goal is coming. And the goal does come. And we do lead by 3-0 before half-time. Great goal from Mauro Icardi. Absolutely brilliant goal from Mauro Icardi. And that will be half-time. We go in 3-0 up at half-time. And I think we'll make some changes at half-time. Rest some players. Villa have been destroyed here. Guimaraes, good little flick and turn. Out to Brennan Johnson. Trippier. Here is the ex-Nottingham Forest man. Not a bad run by Brennan Johnson. Not a bad cross as well. Into the striker who'd gone to Icardi. We'd seen a goal there. Oh, but Almada knew Kamara was going to take that down. We're yet to find him though. Ryan Cherky. Oh, great ball. He's away from Lascelles. Across the far post to Brennan Johnson for his first Newcastle goal. And it's just wide of the post by the young Welshman. Trippier. Guimaraes. Nketiah's in here. Volley saved by Martinez. Well, he probably could have got 2 or 3 goals here today, the young striker. On top of the hat-trick he's already scored is Guimaraes with a header. Game over at 4-0 now. Bruno Guimaraes from the corner. I think it's the first time we've scored from a corner with Newcastle. It feels like anyway. We've got Koulibaly, Botman, Diego Carlos, these big boys in the box, and it's Guimaraes of all people. Little, glancing header. Nods it up and over Emi Martinez. South Americans combined. And Argentina and Brazil, 72 minutes gone. And we are going to jump to a result now. And we do get a 4-0 win. And we do get a clean sheet. That is big. Well, Spurs here have come in from our fullback, Chanrique. He's not been so good for us. Mitchell Bakker has been playing really well. I am open to negotiations for Chanrique, I believe. Because I think that we could easily bring in another left back. Is there any Spurs players you're interested in? Just might be, might be. I mean, Ryan Sessegnon in a swap deal for Chanrique would actually be something I would be very interested in, actually. You wouldn't mind Jules Koundé, but that one's not going to happen. We've got Joe Rodon, Taylor Howard, Bellish, a couple of young centre-backs there. Well, look who they've signed as well. Just saw that. Noah Mbamba has joined them. Noah Mbamba, 18 years of age, 70 rated, by the way. Pogba, Artur, Bentancur, Winks. What a side. What a side they've built, by the way. Brian Hill, Bergvine, a couple of young players, but I think the one who stands out to me is Ryan Sessegnon. Ryan Sessegnon for Enrique. We get a 23-year-old left back. They get a 26-year-old left back. No, they don't want Ryan Sessegnon in the deal. They don't want Ryan Sessegnon in the deal. Will it let me offer Ryan Sessegnon again? It won't. They say that is it. Well, I'm sorry, Spurs, but no. We're not selling Enrique. Antonio Conte, ciao for Enrique. You're not getting him this summer. You're not getting him this summer. Well, it is transfer deadline day. You can see their big deals. Odegaard to Real Madrid, Goretzka for Inter Milan, and Alphonso Davies to Real Madrid. Baena there. Eric Bailly's gone to Crystal Palace, and Goebbels. I don't think we're going to make any more moves, but I'm open to something in the transfer market. We're always open here at Newcastle United because of the money we have. Let's have a look how much we've actually spent this season. It'll tell us right here. Griezmann's gone to Dortmund there. Manchester City signed Bastione. That's a very good signing for them. Newcastle United, 105 million spent and 36 million brought in. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Now, I was thinking of bringing in Esteve here. 21 years of age, French centre-back, 7 million. But there is Mickey van der Ven here. He's just signed for Barcelona. But we can nick them off him because of his release clause. 15.7 million. Could we loan him? I wonder if they'd be interested in loaning him. They're not willing to loan Mickey van der Ven. I'm just going to pay his release clause. 15.7 million. 6'4" Dutch left centre-back. Left side centre-back. Can be that backup to Sven Botman in the future. Let's negotiate this. We could sign Mickey van der Ven off. Just nick him off Barcelona just like that. A prospect. Wants a 3-year deal. We'll get him on a 4-year deal, Mickey van der Ven. No release clause. This feels so wrong, doesn't it? Don't know how much to offer him. I'll offer him 45,000 per week. Signing bonus, but 15 million for a young centre-back on deadline day. Mickey van der Ven, welcome to Newcastle United. We've just nicked a real high-quality young player off Barcelona there. I'd love to see what overall he actually is. Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven is 73 at 22, so Botman is a lot higher rated than him, but I think he's got a good potential. What kit number should Van der Ven wear? Well, number 6 is available. I think we're going to do, before the end of the transfer window, we're going to go through all the squad numbers and change them about a little bit, actually. Give players new numbers. But it is deadline day, so we'll move on deadline day. I don't know if there's any more young players we could pick up, but Mickey van der Ven, that's a very good signing. Could be the man who takes over from Dan Burn, perhaps, at the back in the future. 5 hours left. We'll sim through these hours here. Laurent are interested in Ellis Harvey on a 2-year loan. Yeah. Let that young goalkeeper go there for 2 years. Come back and be probably our second choice goalkeeper. Very high potential player. And there's confirmation Ellis Harvey has left the club to Laurent. 2 years in the French league. And 1 hour left in the transfer window. And the transfer window is over. We've done all our deals for this summer. We'll recap all the deals we have done. Let's have a look at the deals we have done this season. There's an offer comes in there for a few of our players. So, Unai Simon. We brought him in for 48 million. We brought in Brennan Johnson for 11.5. Lavro Meyer for 30. Federico Viñas for 15. Mickey van der Ven we brought in for 15.7 million. And Boyce Clark on a free. That is a very good transfer window, I think. Not as good as the last one, not as big signings, but we just improved the squad. I think the most important 2 players are Lavro Meyer and Unai Simon. Van der Ven, I think we've done really well picking up that man. I think we have. When we say we received an offer here for Sven Botman from Barcelona, they've lost Van der Ven. They've come in for Botman. I think if Barcelona came in for a player, I think we'd have to sell them, wouldn't we, really, if they reached our price. I'm going to say 90 million for Sven Botman. 99 million. Oh, why not? 100 million. Go bold. Go bold against Xavi here. They'll say no. There's a huge gap. For now, I don't want to sell Botman. He's our starter at centre-back alongside Koulibaly, isn't he? A couple of changes to the kit numbers for this season. After the transfer window, we've made all our signings, so we have changed the kit numbers. Number 1 is for Unai Simon, number 29 Gillespie, and number 30 Boyce Clark. Number 3 is Mitchell Bakker, and number 12 Char Enrique. Koulibaly sticks with number 26, Botman number 4, Dan Burn number 33, Diego Carlos number 5. Mickey van der Ven will wear the number 15 this season because Kieran Trippier takes the number 2 now. St. Just number 13, Kamara starts with number 6 from now on. Zubimendi wears the number 23, who does want out of the club. Perhaps does show us Char Enrique at this rate. Jolinton number 7, Guimaraes number 39, still Willock stays with 28, and Lavro Maya with number 8. Ryan Cherki sticks with the 16 for now. Eze wears the number 11 for this season. Ekitike wears the number 14 in honour of Thierry Henry. Brennan Johnson is number 20. And Federico Viñas is number 22. And we're taking the number 9 is Mauro Riccardi, no longer the number 18. So up next is Fulham in the Premier League, which we will simulate because we're going to play 2 more games to end this episode. And they will be against this side. I think it's Panathinaikos, isn't it? The Greek side in the Europa Conference League, our first ever European game, which we will play. And then we will play a game away against Bristol City. I feel like it's necessary to play them after our FA Cup semi-final defeat. The next episode kicks off with games against Spurs and Manchester United. But first Fulham, a game which we will simulate. And we come away with a 1-1 draw with Fulham. It's Martinez Corta in the first minute and Mauro Riccardi in the 4th. No 3 points, which is disappointing. But we do share the points between us and the London side. So it is Europa Conference League time. Newcastle versus Panathinaikos, the Greek side. You see there we've got LASK in our group as well, and Bold Club. Teams that are pretty much unknowns, aren't they, in the world of football for us. AZ Alkmaar, Hearts, a couple of decent sides in there. Zagreb, Hoffenheim, Stade Rennais, Liège, Molde, Trabzonspor. Who else is there? Villarreal is in Group F there. They're probably the biggest side to come up against. Aberdeen as well. Lazio also. Porto, Besiktas, FC Basel. But welcome to European football finally for Newcastle. Yes, it's in the Europa Conference League, but hopefully it will be in the Europa League or the Champions League next season. So this is how we're going to go with in the Europa Conference League, our first fixture in Europe. Unai Simon starts in goal. It's St. Just, Diego Carlos, Sven Botman and Char Enrique in the back 4. We've got Captain Kamara, Lavro Maya and Jolinton in the midfield 3. Eze on the left, Cherki on the right, and Mauro Riccardi through the middle on the bench. Viñas, Johnson, Ekitike, Zubimendi, Bakker, Koulibaly and Gillespie. And actually, we'll take Koulibaly off. Van der Ven will go in there. Perhaps he'll get on the field today. So St James's Park welcomes Newcastle United and a Greek side, Panathinaikos, in Europa League action. It should be, but it's not. It's Europa Conference League. We didn't quite make it, but a Conference League action shows this side is going somewhere. European football finally at St James's Park, and I'm excited to see how far we go really in this competition. I think we could win it easily, and if we do win it, that would put us in the Europa League automatically. But I do think we'll play good enough in the Premier League this season to get at least Europa League. Wide to Palacios. And the pressure from St. Just. Great play from a strike from range again. Sven Botman gets plenty of blocks in there. At the moment, they're looking very dangerous. All over as Maya. Chance through the middle. Goal for Panathinaikos right at the start. Poor defending. We're 1-0 down. The number 27 scores for them. Well, this Palacios looks very good on the left-hand side. It's a really poor goal to concede by Unai Simon. Comes out, put through his legs, and Odanis with a goal. Jolinton. Into Eze. Back into Jolinton with a chance. Good save by the goalkeeper at his near post. Jolinton can't finish it off. Ryan Cherki with a swing in. Mauro Riccardi in there, not away. Back to Cherki. Back into Maya. Maya. Out to Eze, brilliant. Eze onto his stronger right foot, and the goalkeeper tips it around the post. Corner. Cherki with a swing in. Maya in there. Maya on the volley. Sven Botman with a volley. Goalkeeper does save it in the end. Didn't quite catch it on his weaker right foot, Sven Botman. Wide to Cherki. Good acceleration from the young man. Cherki. Riccardi. Eze with a chance to score, and he's put it wide. Eze's got to score that. If anyone is the biggest flop in the side. Riccardi. Jolinton. Wide to Eze. Back to Jolinton. Again, the goalkeeper saves it. Good defending. And that is half time. 1-0 down at half-time. First game in Europe in the Conference League. Not been brilliant, have we? Not been brilliant at all. Slow day at the office for Cherky. I think it's been slow day at the office for everyone. Botman across. Good defending by Sven Botman. Unlucky. Swing to the far post and just... I always back to win that. Oh, there's a volley coming on here. Meyer with a block. Chance for them. 2-0 right at the start of the second half. Got to make some changes. Jolinton off. Brennan Johnson on. Eze through the middle there. Not a good start, is it? 2-0 down in the Conference League. Yana Lewis again, or Yandis, whatever his name is. Greek name. The Greek side of battering is here at St James's Park. 2-0 down. Shocking performance. Rotated the team, maybe shouldn't have done. Into Eze. Cherky. Kamara arriving. Brilliant football. Babacar Kamara tips over the bar. Kamara, big challenge. And again by Kamara. This time it gets the legs of their player. Wide they go. Backer across. Unai Simon's out. Diego Carlos clears. There's going to be a yellow card for Babacar Kamara for that late one, the captain. Eze. Oh, breaks down at Eze's feet there. Many attacks have broke down today. From behind here. Sven Botman with him. Not strong enough. Chance. Just dives in. Simon with a save. Backer away. I don't think we're going to get a point here. Well played. Brilliant. Backer. Into Johnson. Eze with a chance. Eze gets 2-1. If he'd scored that chance, that great chance early on in the game, there's no use celebrating Eze. Go and pick that ball up because we're 2-1 down here to Panathinaikos. Meyer and the referee says no more countering. Newcastle losing their first Conference League game at home. 2-1 to a Greek team. They were very good today and we were poor defensively. For our final game of the episode, we face 19th place Bristol City. A team that have already beaten us pretty well, haven't they, in the FA Cup on penalties. That was an exciting game. I couldn't miss this one. We've got to play it. And let's hope that goalkeeper, was it O'Leary or Cleary? I hope he's not playing today. This is how I'm going to go with a couple of tired legs, but I'm going to keep them in there. Meyer's going to be in there for the control. Kamara as well. We need them really badly. Ryan Cherky is on the right-hand side, but I'm thinking, you know what? Brennan Johnson will get his chance. Cherky on the bench for Eze, who's a little bit tired. No Icardi today. Katike starts up top. Of course, Backer in at left back and Botman and Koulibaly at the back. It's our strongest side. Well, let's get Captain Trippier back with the armband on. Vinyas could come off the bench for a bit of difference. I hope he can do. Well, not Wembley this time, but at Bristol City Stadium itself. It is Newcastle versus Bristol City. A history with this side. An incredible FA Cup semi-final against this side. It is not goalkeeper O'Leary in goal. It is David Bentley, I think. For Bristol City, I could not miss this game, could I, to end the episode. A real exciting game. A real exciting game. A couple of known names in there. Semenyo, who played against us. Odewada. I'm sure Masegno, the midfielder, the Frenchman, is in there as well. This is going to be a big one. So this is the side we're looking to beat as we look for revenge. David Bentley is in goal. It's Callas, Atkinson and Viner, the captain at the back. Masegno is in the holding role with Joe Williams, Moonson Min, Backinson and Odewada. And then it's Fontana and Semenyo up top. On the bench they have O'Leary, Pring, Matty James, Cundy, Scott, Conway and Callas Martin. But it's a very different side really, but a couple of very known faces in there. They managed to get promoted, Barnsley didn't, and Barnsley managed to win the FA Cup. Barnsley down in 17th in the Championship last season. Meyer, Backer with a chance, Backer across the box, oh, and a goalkeeper just gets there. Chance here, Kamara. Koulibaly, good toe in by Kalidou Koulibaly. This St Maximin. Well, they ain't got a chance to calm things down because every time it's just a counter-attack. But they're reading it so well, but they made a mistake here. And here's Alan St Maximin. Into Etike, and he scores. Katike. 1-0 Newcastle. Well, we've been shocking in this game. But St Maximin's pace makes up on a mistake. And this young man gets another goal for Newcastle United here. 4 goals in 3 games for the young man. The substitution, Augustin Fontana, is off. And Tommy Conway comes on. And that is a very odd decision from Bristol City. I don't know if Fontana was at fault for losing that up top. I'm not quite sure. But Bristol City, that's very harsh. Bristol in better for that. Did head away. Zetikai. Oh, brilliant skill. Brilliant skill, and he's picked up a yellow card. Surely for the Bristol City player who gets away with one there. Brilliant bit of skill to flick it round him. Unlucky, he's lost out. Botman. Foul. Botman again. Good challenge. Good recovery from Sven Botman. And the referee on our side here blows the half-time whistle. 1-0 we lead. We've been terrible. We've been absolutely terrible. But 1 goal's been the difference thanks to a mistake at them at the back. Into Kalidou Koulibaly. Right to Trippier. Anti-Kike. Through to Brennan Johnson. Brennan Johnson across the box to Guimaraes. She's just behind him. Just behind him. Semenyo. Well done, Mitchell Bakker, by the way. Kamara down to St Maximin once more. St Maximin. Etikike. On the volley! What a save! St Maximin for the rebound. Jolinton's in there. Back out to Vinyas. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier. St Maximin with a header to make it 2-0, but he's offside. What a ball by Trippier. Thought finally we finished the game off. Jolinton can't intercept. Had to take on Trippier for pace, which is probably the way to beat Kieran Trippier. That's how it didn't work. Vinyas. Ryan Cherki. Cherki. Vinyas to finish the game off. Vinyas puts it wide. And full time, Newcastle 1, Bristol City 0. That ends today's episode. The transfer window is open. It's shut now. It's shut at the end of today's episode, isn't it? So next episode is where the season really kicks off. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like the video. We'll see you guys next time.